You must be interested in Pavlov. Let me tell you all about it. I am Josh 13, so let's get started. Get yourself ready for a shooter with crossplay. Pavlov does not have a story. It's an online shooter with realistic graphics and handling of your weapons. You can say it's a must-have if you're into realistic shooters. There are many different modes in Pavlov, like Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, Zombie mode, and yes, there's more to discover. The pace of Pavlov is lower than that of Elvo. They do make up for it with variety. I did try the modes, but I always got back to the deathmatches. Good old favorite. What mode do you like to play? Like this video if you dropped your weapon too many times that you would like to admit. The game reminds me a lot of Counter-Strike, a game that I have many hours in. First getting into Pavlov, I was really excited. Finally, a promising shooter in VR. And guess what? You can look for servers, like the good old days. This made it easier to find a map or a mode that you like. There are also filter options available. I did find the maps limited, but they have many weapons you can choose from and customize it with scopes, lasers and silencers. A thing that I really enjoyed was shooting headshots. It's fun seeing the helmet fly off when you get yourself ready to deliver the final blow. The control scheme was something I really need to get used to. Every weapon has a different manual reload, so it's wise to get to know your weapon first. You grab and pick up your clip by pressing L2, R2 if you're left-handed. Some weapons you need to eject the clip by pressing X. One note to remember is, you can only run with your weapon down. You run by pressing down L3. I did struggle a lot finding the right spot to run. Something I did not like about the controller scheme is there is no jump button. I believe it would give the map more dynamics. This way you can find alternate roads to get to your enemy. With the mode hide you can jump when you are the predator. You do this by holding your arms forward, pressing X and you steer with your arms. To me, most weapons did have their own sound, what I really liked. They have modes with some environment sounds, but I found them mediocre. With the built-in mic on your headset, you can have a fun time with your teammates. But it depends on the person you're playing with. But luckily, there's proximity chat, so you can just avoid players this way. When you kill an enemy, you can hear their audio for a few seconds, for a little bit more enjoyment. This is one of the best, if not the best looking online shooter I've seen so far. The thing I did not like was the zoom scopes. I can't even see my targets through those scopes. They're just a lump of pixels. The holo or the red dot scope worked great. I really felt they improved my game. The game can be a bit cruel sometimes. Bodies can explode and heads just fly off. Character animations are one of the best I've seen in an online shooter. I believe this is really hard to figure out. Often I see legs being dislocated and arms just being stuck above players' heads. I would give this game an 8 out of 10. It's a good thing Pavlov has crossplay. And the modes they offer are fun. There are just so many. So it can be a struggle finding a full server. Personally, I believe if they focus more on one thing, the game could have been better. With an 8, Pavlov is not a bad game. But I think I'll prefer Elvo, with a leveling system and faster gameplay. That said, I really like the graphics and animations in Pavlov. If the developers from Elvo and Pavlov would team up, well, yeah, that's something I would love to see. What about you? We made it to 100 subs and counting. I really like to thank all of you. I'll try to keep you subbed by improving my content.
Jeez. There you go.